We're going to continue to go over the listing, but I said to myself, you know what, let me take a break tonight, not a break, but let me move a little bit slower, and tonight we're going to go over the listing contract, because, you know, we got all the steps necessary from prospecting, which y'all don't do enough of, cold calling or whatever, to get a client, you know, because there's a lot of things you got to do in this business to make some money. And number one, you know, y'all know to me, is you got to prospect. You got to get out there and let people know that you sell real estate. All right? Buyers were falling off the trees the last year and a half, whatever. Everybody out here had a little something going on. All right? But now, if you're going to survive in this business, you got to learn how to list houses. Anybody can sell. Everybody can't list. So I ask y'all over and over and over again to study the most important things that we have in this business. And I tell my new agents the same thing, because these agents, they don't listen. New agents, study these contracts. The buyer contract and the listing contract. Study it, study it, study it, study it. All this training we doing, and all the role playing you doing, and all this stuff you do, nothing will build your confidence up more and make you more stronger on the listing presentation or being with a buyer than knowing the contract. That's what it's all about. All the other stuff that we do is what I call game, which a lot of y'all dry toast individuals don't have no game. We do a little game training around here to teach y'all how to put a little fun into this and not be so dry with your approach, because people want to make sure that they're just buying a house for the agents where they can enjoy hanging around. They want to have a little fun too. All right? So there's so many things I'm trying to add to you guys. Gamemanship, you know, some fun to you, a little bit of excitement, you know what I mean, to your dull life. But the thing you got to understand is you got to help me out a little bit. You got to study the contract. Now tonight, once again, I'm taking it back to kindergarten. Because it seems like, I mean, I got agents running around here every day, you know, that want to go on. I mean, it's crazy. I said, well, read the contract. Where you going? I'm going on a listing appointment. What's page one? Page one of what? You know what I'm saying? What's page two? Page two of what? You know what I'm saying? Have you ever seen a listing contract? No, they don't have it at the house. You know, the sellers don't have these forms. You the agent. You the one got the license. So we're going to go around and everybody going to read a little something on these contracts. We're going to go through pages 1, 2, 3 of the listing contract. Because I keep telling you guys to read them. I keep telling you guys to study them. And the only time you want to read them is when you're sitting in front of a stranger. And these people know that you don't know this contract. As soon as they smell the slightest amount of fear, or if you're going to sit there with that contract in front of them and read it to them, you know, and all they're watching is that bald spot on top of your head the whole time you're in there. You know what I mean? That is not going to get you. They're going to give you every parking lot bailout in the world. Who know what that is? What's a parking lot bailout?
An excuse why they can't go with yourself.
Exactly. Could you you go on in the office and get the coffee warm, and we're gonna run down the Mac. I know we just ate, but we're gonna run the McDonald's and get some French fries, and then you never hear from them again, and you call them all the time. Y'all think it's funny? Okay. And you be and say, well, hey, how'd your appointment go last night? Oh, they ain't want to do nothing. They ain't want to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Agents always come back lying about why the client using somebody else. Oh, they wasn't even serious. You know what I'm saying? Loan officer that you gave them to called back in 24 hours asking for a copy of the pre-qual letter because they found the house. You know what I'm saying? Or you 24 hours go on the computer looking for a house for somebody and then it's listed for somebody else. But they wasn't serious. No, they didn't want to work with you because they knew you were weak. They knew that you didn't take your business serious. They knew that you were not reading that contract you had. They knew you knew nothing about it. And that's ugly. Buyer contract, seller contract. I mean, that's it. I mean, after you do those two things, the rest of the stuff we're doing out here, smoke and mirrors. All right? So we're going to take this contract tonight before we get to the presentation manual. And we're going to go over. Because, and it's really sad. that I gotta keep stopping what I'm trying to do to get to you guys and make y'all read this daggone contract. How many of y'all think it's sad? Raise your hand. Who thinks it's sad that I gotta go and read this contract to these grown folks like this? Raise your hand.
I did hold on.
It's sad. It's sad because we're supposed to be professionals. It's sad because we're trying to get paid and make money, but we don't want to take the business serious. That's why it's sad. And it's real sad when you sit in front of a client and they know you don't know the contract. All right? So we're going to go around. You guys got to get a good understanding of these contracts. All right? What good is it going to be for me to teach you all the gamemanship of going to somebody's house, pull up in front of the house, on time, dress clean, walk to the front door, smile, pay a compliment, take them to the kitchen table, break the ice, take them to a safe island, tour the house, do the presentation. They say yes, they're going to list with you, get to the listing form, and you don't know it. What do we sign? I don't know. Let's read it together. Okay, well, I tell you what. You come back, we'll call you. Everything else was pretty good, you know what I mean? All that game you had, coming in here smiling and breaking the ice and taking me to a safe island and all that stuff and liking my furniture in my car, that was nice. You on time, you sharp, you got a nice little short but sweet presentation book. That was nice. You toured my house. I gave you all the highlights. Your company's doing a lot of things. You know, I want to work with you guys. Get to the contract, the stuff Mrs. Sheely can't give you, and you ain't got a clue. You sitting there reading the whole time. They say that y'all is you be like, are you listening to this fool? And then can't even hardly read at that. You know what I mean? So you gotta take it serious because it is serious.
Yes.
All right. So stop playing with these contracts. You still in here? That corner's good over there. Okay, so we're gonna go around, and we'll start with Richie. We will start with Miss Richie. Page 1. Richie, start at the very, very top. Read it loud, and then when we get done, somebody else gonna explain it to me.
Okay.
I would tell y'all to take notes, but it's already written down. Richie Hatani.
The standard listing exclusive right to sale agreement is entered into by and between the undersigned seller or sellers and the undersigned listing firm, Independence Realty. Seller and listing firm agree that the following described property shall be sold upon the terms and conditions more particularly set forth below.
Okay, now somebody explain that paragraph to me. She just read.
It's explaining the agreement between the seller and the listing firm.
Explaining the agreement between the seller and the listing firm. All right? When you do a listing contract, that agreement is between the company and the sellers. You're the listing agent, not the other agents, not the buyer, but you and the seller. This is a real contract. This listing contract can be used in the court of law. It's a legally binding contract. It's not just a form that you go and get some happy seller to sign because they don't have anything else to do. They're trying to take care of some serious business. I cannot overemphasize the importance of the seriousness of this paperwork. You know, this is a contract, y'all. You signed a contract. When you sign, what else did you sign in the state of Virginia when you got your license that gives you the right to sign these contracts and also means your hind parts is liable for these contracts? Anybody know? What else did you agree to? What did we sign when we got our license? What did we agree to that says that if I'm out here getting folks to sign contracts, that I'm going to open myself up for what? What is that called? No, errors and omission is the insurance policy that you pay for to protect your hind parts when you screw up and get sued. What do you sign